What if the biggest serial killer investigation in American history was built on a lie? In the early 1980s, police across the United States thought they'd cracked dozens of unsolved murders. One man, one drifter, sitting calmly in interview rooms, confessing to killing people, over and over again. One confession became 10, 10 became 100, and then it just kept climbing. For families who'd waited years for answers, it felt like the nightmare was finally over. But detectives started checking the details, and what they found would unravel everything. His name was Henry Lee Lucas, born in Virginia, 1936, a childhood soaked in abuse and instability, the kind that leaves scars long before adulthood even begins. He grew into a drifter, no fixed home, no steady job, just moving. And here's the thing, his crimes were real. He did kill his mother back in 1960. He was convicted for the murders of Kate Rich, and a woman investigators only ever knew as Orange Socks. Real victims, real convictions, real evidence. But then came the confessions nobody expected. Detectives from state after state started showing up, each one hoping Lucas held the answer to their case. And every time, he gave them one. Imagine that for a second. You're a detective. You've got a cold case gathering dust for a decade, and suddenly a man just hands you a confession. Case closed. Right? Wrong. Journalists started digging. Prosecutors started comparing timelines, and the story fell apart fast. Travel records placed Lucas hundreds of miles from some of the murders he'd confessed to. Employment records proved he was clocked in at work, on days he claimed to be killing. Some of his confessions were vague, generic, nothing solid. Others eerily matched details that had already been printed in newspapers. And then came the darkest twist of all. Investigators, the very people meant to uncover the truth, may have fed him details during questioning. Some reports suggest Lucas was even rewarded. Better food, better rooms, trips out of prison to assist with cases. He wasn't confessing because he remembered killing. He was confessing because it got him something. One by one, the confessions crumbled. Hundreds of cases families thought were finally solved, were reopened, reclassified, back to unsolved. Think about that. Families who had grieved and then finally exhaled were told to start grieving all over again. Not knowing, all over again. Henry Lee Lucas died in prison in 2001, still serving his life sentence. But his story didn't end there. Because what Lucas left behind wasn't just a body count. It was a warning. A confession is not proof. It never was. This case is still studied today by detectives, prosecutors, and legal experts as one of the clearest examples of why evidence has to lead an investigation, not the other way around. Behind every one of those false confessions was a real victim, a real family, still searching for the truth, and they deserve better than a lie that was easy to believe.